and I'm here with Miss Fola Badewa.
Hello.
I'm going to introduce her book to you.
Thank you.
Can you read it? You see how I close loans on time. It's not just saying it. She's not just saying, oh, this and that. It is true. It is true. So if you're watching this program and you are hungry for a loan, mortgage loan,
Yes.
just
We can
call
help
her.
you.
Call her right now.
612-423-5847. We
Yep.
actually have a steps process
Yep.
that
Yep.
folks need to get ready.
Yeah.
And then
And then if you need
Yes.
if you need one of
Yes,
the books,
call
just
me
call
and
then get
I will
one for
send
free.
one for you. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Thank
when we were talking, we did mention about another program
you.
for
Yes.
people who were born here
in the US.
in the
Absolutely.
US.
Yes.
It's not like me who is not from here.
Yes. No, not
You know,
cannot naturalize.
I'm just
No.
naturalized. I wasn't
Yes.
born here, but those who were born here,
in the US. Yes.
what does it mean? Is it just for only African American, African descent, white, Asians, or it's across the board?
Okay. All right. Thank you. So, the program James is talking about is called Advancing Black Homeownership. So this program came just because they want to bridge the gap, because they found out that a lot of Caucasian have homes, a lot of Black doesn't.
Oh.
So it's you have to be Black to get these funds, number one, and you have to be born in the U.S. You cannot naturalize to get it. You have to be born, and it really doesn't matter as long as you categorize yourself as Black and you're born here. We will go through the process to get the funds reserved for you before you actually start looking for your home. So I will run through the steps.
Mm-hmm.
So let's assume you're watching, you're born in the US and you're Black. You're like, oh my God, how much is this money? It is up to $45,000. And so once we look at your credit and you're over 600, we can get started. And then your income.
The credit, the minimum is 600.
Yes, it's 600.
Okay.
Minimum is 600. So we look at that. The income, it's based on how much you're getting. That's how we know how much you can pay out. So we'll review your pre-approval to determine how much you're qualified for. And you must go take a home buyer education, first time home buyer education, and obtain this certificate. So once you have that certificate, and then we have to send your file to underwriting to get it actually underwriting approved. And then once we have that, your underwriting approval, and then your credit is good, your income is good, then we'll send your file to underwriter to give you approval. And then once we have all of that, then they can reserve that funds. They want to reserve the funds for you before you start home shopping.
So is this program different from the first one that we've been 32? Is it 32?
Yeah, 32, the first generation.
First generation.
Yes, that one
is different.
That one is gone. That one is depleted. This one is different.
So this one is for just only Blacks or
Yes.
Asians?
No Asian. You have to be Black.
You have to be Black.
Yes, because it's called Advancing Black Homeownership.
Okay.
So it cannot be for any other party apart from like you're Black.
Okay.
So you can be African, you can be American.
So even if you are Black, your parents were not born here, but you were born here.
Absolutely. Yes.
And then do you have a qualification limit that they have to?
Yes, that's a very good question. So they cannot make more than $132,000 per household.
Okay.
So if the household is just one person, that person cannot make more than 132. If the household, there are two, they need to make sure they they both do not make more than
132.
132,000. Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Then I think this loan is really good for the college Gen Z.
Yes, absolutely. You
Yeah.
got that right.
Yeah,
Yes.
Gen Zs, yeah.
Gen Zs, yeah, they just recently graduate and working, maybe, first job landed, $80,000 job.
Mm-hmm.
This is for you. That means you have income, you have the the down payment will be that $45,000. And so it's actually 20% of the home that you're buying up to 45,000.
Okay.
So
so it's not like even if you're buying $150,000 you are getting $45,000. It's just 20%
of what you're buying
of what
up
you're
to
buying.
45. So I'm gonna crunch some numbers. So let's assume you found a home of 350,000.
Mm-hmm.
So 350,000. What's 20% of that? It is 20% of that is two. Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, about 70,000.
So yes. So okay, how much are we doing? Okay, so let's say let me go back to 300,000. 20% is $60,000. So, but the max is 45.
Okay.
So you can get up to $45,000.
Okay.
So, and the reason why they did that, let's assume you want to buy a condo, and the condo is like 200,000. So 200,000. 20% of that is 40,000. So they will only give you 40. So 20% or 45, whichever that's higher.
Okay,
yes.
So that 40,000, what is it? Does it go towards
down payment and closing costs? Yes.
So even if the person doesn't have money,
yes,
they can start. How much investment they have to invest as someone?
Very good question. If you're doing a conventional financing, you probably don't need any money, because this money can be used towards the down payment and the closing cost.
Okay.
But if you're doing FHA financing, and then you're using these funds, you will still be required to put 3.5% down.
3.5%.
Just because the program just doesn't, it doesn't combine with FHA.
Oh.
So even though you're getting the 45,000, they still want you to pay your 3.5%. Yeah.
So with this program, how long it has been in existence?
It's actually new. It's this year.
Oh, this year?
Yeah, it's this year.
Wow.
Just this year. Yeah.
And every lender is doing it, or just
no, not every lender. You have to be registered. Your company has to be certified to be able to do it.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
So we are certified to be able to do it at guarantee rate. So
folks, if you're watching this show, feel free to contact Fola.
Yes, 612-423-5847 to get more information.
Get more information, because it's very, very important.
Plan ahead.
Yeah, those young ones.
Yes.
And then let me ask you, it just came to my mind. If the individual is buying it, is it for residential use, or they can rent it?
Good question. No, you have to buy to live in there.
To live in there.
You have to buy to live in there. Yeah. Not be able to do any residential on it. Yeah.
And then
any investment.
Okay.
It's strictly.
And then
residential.
Another question came to my mind. I know someone is sitting down there and asked, is it something that they have to repay, or is forgiven?
You're just asking the right question. Oh my God, I know you're super experienced, James.
Yeah, because I know someone is sitting there watching.
I know, they're like, is this grant?
The show, and
do we need to pay back?
Do I have to pay back or no?
So you have to live in this home for 20 years.
Oh.
Yes, 20 years. 20 years, and then they will forgive you half of it. And then at the end of the 30 years, they forgive you the rest. So if you got 45,000, so in 20 years, so we divide that by 2, so they forgive you 22,500.
If you live there for
20 years, if you don't sell for 20 years.
What about if you live there? Let's say student just graduated from UFM, and then wanted to, buy a house to live in, right?
Yes.
Buys the house with this program, very
Yes.
good program,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say within 2 or 3 years, that individual finds a job in California, New York, or wherever,
Okay.
and they have to relocate.
Yeah.
How can they don't want to sell the house, so still
Okay.
they cannot rent it?
So yeah, they can put family member there.
Okay.
They can put family member there.
And then if they sell it because they have to move, then
they will pay back the money.
You have to pay back the whole 42,000.
It depends on the timeline. So if they pay, let's say the first 5 years they pay it off.
Mm-hmm.
This is accruing. So for example, if they got 45,000, and so half of that is 22,500.
Mm-hmm.
So out of that 22,500, then you'll be able to divide that into 4. So the first 5 years, then they forgive you 1/4 of the 22,000, which is gonna be.
Oh,
yeah.
That's how it works.
Yes,
right?
that's how it works.
So they break it such a way that they don't want you to be like, because of $45,000,
yes.
you have to stay there.
Absolutely.
But
yes.
every 5 years,
they
there is a
forgive
percentage.
you 5.5. Yes, there's a percentage. They forgive you 25% the first 5 years. The next 10 years they forgive you. Another 25% is 25%.
Oh.
Off. Yes. So don't feel that you have to crack your brain or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Once we sit down, we can talk through it so that you can understand it more. So this is for you to know that there's $45,000.
Can they use?
You can use.
Okay, then income requirement. Can they use like the one we discussed before, the Uber income or whatever it is, if the person is driving Uber?
Oh, yes. So you're actually asking a very, very good question today, because those two programs do not match.
Okay.
You need to match it with a qualified mortgage product. Remember, this one is non-qualified mortgage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
So that one doesn't combine with what you have. So so it doesn't combine. Yeah. So it's case by case basis. We just need to, and I always tell everyone, is asking questions, getting that knowledge. That's what's important, so that we know where to structure your loan, which one do you qualify for? We'll be able to structure that for you, in case you don't want to memorize anything. So.
Wow, folks, yes. You are watching a great program. Mostly, I keep on telling the young ones. I said, if you just completed your school or your college, and then working, do not rent.
Yes.
If you have opportunity to buy,
of course,
just buy.
Yes.
Some people are afraid. Some people think buying a house is something that
unattainable. Like, oh my God.
Sometimes I don't understand. I said, look,
if you're working, your credit is money. That's it. That's all it takes.
Okay. Let me ask you another question. I think this question came to my mind right now. Those of people having huge student loan to pay. Okay. How do you consider their credit, and then, or maybe if the loan is deferred, how do you consider, debt to income ratio? Because somebody might say, okay, the reasons why a lot of people don't buy houses, they complete their education.
Loans,
they have a lot of students loan, and it's very difficult for them to. So how do you figure it out to help those grow?
Okay, so for student loans, the programs, they have different guidelines. Like if you use FHA right now, let's assume you have student loan of 30,000, when you graduated. So So that $30,000, lenders will use $150 towards your debt to income ratio. How do we do that? It's 0.5% of the total balance divided by 12.
Okay.
That's how we do that.
Okay. So even if the person is not paying, if the loan is different.
Yes, even if they're not paying, we still have to do it this way.
This way.
Even if they're not paying,
Okay.
we still calculate it this way. So they have to make sure that everything is paid on time. It's all of that.
But all boil down to good credit. They
Yes.
have to have a good credit.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Good credit. Yes. Yep. Good credit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is you have really good programs. You know.
Guarantee rate is national lender. We're in all 50 states.
Oh wow.
So there is power that of lender, because they just we're big, so we could get all of those things that anytime, even if we don't have a product and I hear about it, we can add it. So that's how they keep adding it. If I heard it from someone, I'm like, yeah, we can. Like this 45,000, actually heard this from one of my clients. They're like, oh, I was at an event yesterday, they were talking about this. That was the very first time I heard about it, about 4 or 5 months ago. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to look into it. And at that time we didn't have it. I'm like, yeah, we'll be able to add this really quick within 3 days. So I'll just let our product department know, like, there's funds, here's what the criteria is, they connect, and they were able to sign up.
Wow.
Yes, to be able to help folks with it. Yeah.
So all this program,
Yes.
the $42,000, I'm really interested in it. That I want to just find more, because I know young people
Yes.
who want to buy,
Yes.
but it's very they don't have the down payment. To be honest, they
Yes.
don't. Majority of them, it's not like about
They
credit.
don't. Yeah. So
It's
they will
not
have
like-
good credit, they have good
credit,
income, but they haven't saved money.
But they haven't saved. They
They
can't.
just graduated,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they haven't saved. So this is for that, because they'll be able to use it for the closing cost and the down payment as well.
So is it this program? Is this from the federal government or Minnesota, or what is it?
So
Or is it?
I believe ABH is like a county. It's not federal, because it's not in all states. It's just in Minnesota.
Oh, so this program
This
is
program
just
is
for
just in Minnesota. It's just in so it's a community program for the Twin Cities.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, this is
So-
okay. Okay, I understand. It's good I asked you that question,
Yes,
because
yeah.
someone might be selling in New York and say, "Oh yeah, maybe I can qualify for
Yes,
this
no.
or this and that."
You
And that.
cannot. It's a Minnesota.
Folks, so the 42,000
Yes.
program,
The 45.
$45,000 program is for Minnesotans.
Absolutely.
So if you don't live in Minnesota, don't count yourself on it, right?
Yes.
Because it's not, but
Yeah,
other
it's only
programs, all the other programs are
Yeah. Yes, those are all in all 50 states.
50
Yeah,
states.
all
Okay.
50 states.
Wow. This is really good. So we will just come back.